Hey guys, this is Gundam Freedom, and today I'll be doing a review on the 1144 high grade Shenlong Gundam version EW. Just like my previous reviews of the other kits from this line, this was originally the Endless Waltz version of the Ultron, which meant that I have to repaint all of it, or almost all of it, into the original Shenlong colors because the original colors of this kit were a different shade of green and then white. So the chest piece and the waist area need to repainted into blue, white, red, yellow, and some gray. And then some of the head were needed to be painted white. The shoulders needed to be painted white and blue. The forearms needed to be painted blue. The shield needed to be painted blue as well because it's all molded in yellow. Then the dragon fang are also repainted into white. The feet repainted into red, white, and gray. As for the details, the shield was from the original no-grade Shenlong Gundam, just glued onto the forearm because it doesn't have any connector piece for the hand or the forearm of the Nataku version of the Endless Waltz. So I just glued it into the forearm. And then the dragon fang was the original dragon fang of the Ultron Gundam, just repainted into white, as well as the extending arm repainted into white as well because those were originally red. Because I cannot find or I cannot make an accurate version of the Shenlong version of the dragon fang, so I just decided to just use the original Nataku version or the Ultron version of the dragon fang. As for the stickers, the original stickers were the eyes, the chin, the trims on the chest, and some stickers for the waist area, but I only used the eye stickers because the other stickers were terrible and also different colors because the original chin sticker was all green, so I didn't use that. And then the original stickers for the chest trims were gold, so I just repainted it into yellow. As for other stickers, I added sticker for the middle of the V-fin, which is metallic yellow, and a camera lens on the forehead. First off is the shield, which is already glued into the arm here because, as I've said in the earlier part of this review, there's no connector piece for the shield to connect onto the forearm of this mold, so I just glued the shield onto the arm here. And it's all molded in yellow, so I have to repaint the outer rim here into blue. So that's the shield. Doesn't do anything, just stuck there in the arm. Next up is the dragon fang. It's the same dragon fang as the Nataku version, so it moves the same. It moves out just like so from the polycap hinge here on the extending arm, and then it can also rotate all the way around. And then there's a polycap hinge as well here, which lets it rotate and move up and down. And also there's a hinge here on the forearm which lets it move out and forward into the front of the arm to have it in the attack mode. And also the yellow parts here are on double hinges, so they can move out just like so and grab enemy mobile suits, just like what it did in the anime. Next up is the hands. So this kit comes with polycap hands, so it comes with two closed fists. As you can see here, they're not that detailed because they're made from polycaps, so they're not really that detailed. The camera can focus on it. There we go. As you can see here. And then it also comes with two open palm hands, just like so, and two trigger finger hands or weapon holding hands. The last accessory is the beam trident. The original Nataku beam trident have two beam emitters on each end and two beam effect parts. So I cut out the other side because the Shenlong only uses one side of the beam trident, so that's what I did. And it's all molded in white, even the beam. So I have to paint the whole handle here and the hand because the hand is stuck inside the shaft here, so it's all one piece. So I have to paint the whole shaft and the beam emitter gray as well as the hand, and then the beam itself is also colored into fluorescent green because it's also molded in white. So that's the beam trident, and to attach it onto the hand, on the arm, it's the same size polycap as, or same size ball joint as the polycap hand, so it can fit pretty easily into the forearm, just like so. Shenlong has a single ball jointed neck, so which lets the head go up about that far, go down that far, side to side just a little bit, and rotate about that far until the chin piece here, the pointy things on the chin, hits the collar pieces here. For the arm, it's a normal peg joint from the body to the shoulder here, which lets it rotate all the way around, and then there's a hinge inside the elbow or the shoulder, which lets the arm move out about that far, and the shoulder armor has a separate joint which moves just like so. And then there's no bicep swivel because there's no separate bicep part for this kit or any of the kits from this line. But there's a polycap hinge and a rotation polycap here in the elbow, which lets it rotate all the way around and also bend about 90 degrees. The connector piece for the dragon fang can move in and out, just like so if you remove the hand. And the hand is on a typical ball joint, which lets it rotate and wiggle around. The chest piece has a simple peg from the waist up to the mid-torso, so it can only rotate about that far because the middle piece of the chest hits the middle piece of the stomach or the waist area here, so it can only rotate that far on each side. And there's also a little bit of forward and back because of the loose polycap inside the lower torso here. The front skirts can move forward about that far together. The side skirts can also move out about that far and rotate a little bit. The back skirts doesn't move, they're fixed pose. The hips are on ball joints, so they can move forward about that far, move back about that far, and out about that far. And there's also a little bit of forward and back rotation from the ball joint. The knees are double jointed, so they can bend about that far, almost touching each other. And then there's no ankle or separate ankle joint here on the ankle, so it's a fixed pose ankle. And then there's a ball joint inside the leg, which lets the foot go up about that far, move down that far, side to side just a little bit, and rotate about that far on each side. So here is the Endless Waltz version of the Shenlong next to the TV version, Shenlong Gundam. And this is the Katoki version, by the way, and this is the Okawara version. And you can see that they almost have the same design and the same color scheme. If you look closely, the legs almost have the same design as the TV version, except for the feet here. The feet are a bit higher and larger than the TV version, but the legs are almost the same in terms of details. They just removed the triangle detail here on the knee for the Endless Waltz version. And then the front skirts are also different because they have vents here on the Endless Waltz version, unlike the TV version, which is very smooth. The chest area is almost the same, except for the yellow pieces here on the collar. They are circular, unlike the TV version, which has vents on it. And then the shoulders, the green domes here on the shoulder of the TV version is not present on the Endless Waltz version. So in terms of difference, I think that's it. Overall, this is a good kit for its age. In terms of the accuracy, there's a B Club resin conversion kit for this guy, which you can use to convert it into the accurate version of the Shenlong in the Endless Waltz version. It comes with a new head and I think a new torso as well. And it also comes with an accurate Dragon Fang, an accurate Beam Trident, and an accurate shield. You just need to repaint a Nataku into the colors of the Shenlong. So that's it for this review. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!